What is going on, Adventure Nation? It's windy, it's nasty, but it's time to celebrate a birthday. This is the Motorhome Experiment. It's windy as heck out here at Lake Mead. It was probably, I don't know, what, 30-mile-an-hour winds out here?
Yeah, 25.
Probably wasn't that,
25 miles an hour gust wind, so...
Probably 8 miles an hour. We're exaggerating.
No, actually, the forecast said like from 15 to 25.
It was 20, 15 to 25. So now we're going to take these guys over here and we're going to surprise somebody. It's Cheryl's birthday, so we're going to go surprise her. Let's not get those things blown. So how do we...
All right, here. All right, you...
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cheryl. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Just a disclaimer, we're all very much mourning. I'm still in my pajamas.
Thanks for grabbing that.
So,
that's no problem.
so yeah.
That's awesome.
No judgment here, no judgments.
I just wanted to get them up.
And get the champagne out. We do have champagne.
yeah.
We're taking our extra cupcakes
Watch your
and we're
finger.
heading back to the RV. Thank you for sharing your birthday cupcakes with us.
Thank you. They were
Missing my
yummy.
shoes.
Thank you.
You're missing your shoes?
Lori and Laura. That was awesome.
Poor Laura.
It's a little bit windy out, but it's still pretty nice. It's not bad out here. We are rolling out of the government wash here at Lake Mead and heading back into the Oasis in Las Vegas, where we're going to hang out at least another 4 or 5 days in Las Vegas before venturing into parts unknown here in the Southwest. Government wash is typical of almost all desert areas like this, where if there's no wind, it can be absolutely beautiful, but when the wind blows, it can be just nasty. And last night was pretty nasty. The wind blew really hard. We wound up, all of us wound up putting all of our slides in to protect the awnings over top of the slides, and just to give a smaller profile so that the coaches weren't rocking as much, because it was just brutal. All right, got to get the car hooked up. All right, we're gonna roll in here to Costco and get some propane. We hadn't had a Costco membership the entire time we've been traveling, but hanging out with the Hamptons, they have Costco, and we found out that the propane is $1 a gallon cheaper. So we're gonna use it this time for propane, and then their gas usually is a little bit cheaper too. So again, when you're filling up 80 gallons of fuel, 30-40 cents a gallon makes a huge difference. I don't know if you guys will be able to see a little bit out the front. This particular Costco in Henderson, Nevada, just outside Las Vegas, is an absolute zoo. So they're not all normally this bad.
And what makes it worse too is that it's President's Day today, so it's a holiday. People have off of work and they come shopping. So that's even worse.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's like we always pick the worst days to try to get propane.
Yeah. We are gonna block everybody in here.
Yep. We're so sorry.
All right, we are about to jump on the Las Vegas Strip in the RV. We've done this once before, but not with you guys. And Laura has never been to Las Vegas, so we figured what better way for her to see Las Vegas the first time than to cruise the Strip in her RV.
And now we're home. We're Christmas tripping, now we're home.
Yeah.
How weird is that?
It is weird. We're just doing a partial strip cruise.
Yeah, we're in Flamingo. That's kind of like the midway.
The Bellagio fountains. It is cool seeing everything from up here. You can see stuff you can't see in a car. Pretty awesome.
Yay.
Oops, got the camera all goofy there. There There we go. Well, Lorena, we're back.
I know it took me 1 year from the time we left to come back to Vegas again, and now in the last 2 months we have been here, what, 2-3 times?
Yeah.
So it's nice to be back now.
Yeah, this is the first time Kevin and Laura have been to Oasis, though, so it'll be interesting to hear their take.
First time that Laura has been in Las Vegas at all.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
That's true.
Yes. But I think this is gonna be us for tonight, so we will see you tomorrow.
Yep, absolutely. We've been hanging out here at the Oasis. I think today, actually, today's our first full day. We were back here yesterday. But tonight, we're gonna head down onto the Strip because Laura has never been here before. Ready to go to the Strip?
Let's go.
It's Lori's second or third time.
Package hours?
Or fifth time. That's Kevin's package. Don't be staring at his package.
Yeah, hands off my package, everybody. This is mine.
We are at Mandalay Bay and we're heading onto the Strip. Do you know who sings this song?
Yeah, Sugar Ray.
Yeah, let's keep it that way. This whole front facade here at the House of Blues is done with bottle caps. Pretty cool. So currently we are walking from Mandalay Bay over into the Luxor through a shopping area called Mandalay Place. And check this out. Woo, that is crazy. How cool is that? And now we're leaving the Luxor and heading over to the Excalibur. Kevin and I had to be kids for just a second. Lori filmed. Nice work, Lori.
So if it's sucky, with me.
What you will notice in Las Vegas is they have these awesome moving walkways, but they only help you going in. They don't help you when you're heading out. So you gotta walk out yourself.
Coming in is welcome. Going out is like, yeah, we're not gonna help you.
Hershey's World? Honey, can we go to Hershey's World?
Run!
I'll tell you what, it doesn't get much sexier than that. This area that we're in here is in between New York, and the Monte Carlo. It's their new Central Park theme here on the south end of the Las Vegas Strip. Very, very cool.
It's a little bit chilly, 46 degrees though.
It is chilly.
Like that in RV. It's a heater.
Perfect size lamp for the RV. We are currently at the Aria Hotel and Casino, walking through over to the Cosmopolitan. It is Chinese New Year, so you'll see a lot of the Chinese New Year decorations still up. Or actually, it was Chinese New Year last week. Some of the Chinese New Year's decorations are still up. Very, very cool. We are now entering the Bellagio, probably one of the coolest free attractions in the city, which is the Bellagio Atrium. We've shown you guys that before, but we'll just take a quick peek in here.
Well, now it's Chinese New Year, so it's decorated even different.
Oh yeah, that's right. The last time we were here was Christmas theme. Now it's Chinese New Year.
Here.
What do you think, Miss Lorena?
Pretty amazing what they do every 2 to 3 months. Like all of this changes every 2 to 3 months, and it's all based on flowers. So it's a lot of work that they put in this.
We are just outside of the Bellagio, getting ready to see the fountains go off. Always cool.
Traditional Las Vegas.
Add to your story. As usual, the Bellagio water fountain show was very cool. And the doors are going to crash on me. Cosmopolitan, and if you couldn't tell, this is a giant chandelier. It's called the Chandelier Bar. It's like 3-story tall chandelier. That's awesome.
It's actually chandelier. So you need to look that up.
This shopping area is called Crystals, and it's kind of attached to Aria, right next to the Cosmopolitan and City Center. So pretty cool, very artsy.
Is the Shops at Crystal with access to all the
The Monte Carlo is under a complete reconstruction. They're going to be rebranding it Park MGM. You can see they have this beautiful area here where you exit or enter through the casino off of Las Vegas Boulevard. Very nice, very artsy. It's under construction. We'll give them a break. And then they dump you out into a dark alley, which is always nice.
Yeah.
It's not so dark, actually. It's pretty well lit
I
up.
think it's so dark. It's probably the best lighting you've had.
Yeah, the lighting looks amazing, doesn't it? It's awesome.
It's a bright alley.
So about 6 months ago, Lori, we were walking the real Brooklyn Bridge, and now
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. And Kevin just informed us this is a full-size replica of the Brooklyn Bridge. I appreciate that information.
It is. Comment below.
Is that a full-size replica of the Statue of Liberty, Kevin?
That's actually twice the size
Of the real one?
of the real one. We were trying to one up the French.
Okay.
So twice the size of the real one.
So this was donated by the Italians? For those of you tram geeks, this is a Doppelmayr cable car tram. It's pulled back and forth on a cable. Hey Lorena, did you know that this is a Doppelmayr cable car tram?
Why would I know that?
Because you know everything?
I know.
I wish I was a Doppelmayr wiener.
All right, we have made it back to the Mandalay Bay. Our legs are killing us, our feet are killing us.
I'm good.
My face is killing
I
us.
can go for another 5 miles.
You couldn't go for another 5 miles if you tried.
I brought my running shoes. I'm good to go.
She is such a liar. Mentirosa. But yeah, the night is almost done, so that's good. One more stop before we head back to the campground. We're back at the town square, which is one of our favorite places, and Yard House, of course, because it has food options for us.
And we first met there.
This is where Kevin and Laura and I first met.
Yeah.
We met Laura later.
Yeah.
We're so glad that we met Laura. Oh wait, no, we're glad we met you too.
Yeah, real fun.
Before we end this video, we wanted to give you guys a quick update on what's going on with these two guys. Because you guys had heard in a few videos ago that there was some health stuff going on. And so we just wanted to explain a little bit, or actually, I wanted them to explain. I don't think they want to explain, or at least don't think Laura wants to explain anyways. But we had a lot of people reaching out and asking about Kevin and Laura, and thank you guys so much. I mean, that's amazing. The community really reaches out and cares for Laura and Kevin, and I just want to thank you guys really from the bottom of my heart, because I think it's amazing. Again, it shows what a really cool community we've built. So with that being said, there's been all kinds of cool stuff going on here in the last little while. In December, these guys had a coach breakdown on them, like a complete breakdown. You had the rear end go out on the coach, right?
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah. Basically, the seal to the rear axle gave out, and we had fire shoot out the back rear driver's side tire. And thankfully, Laura was behind us, behind me. I was driving, and ran in and grabbed the fire extinguisher and put out the fire. But from there, we had to get it towed, which was an amazing experience.
And that was in December 31st, so you didn't get towed for what, 2-3 days?
2 or 3 days, so we got to hang out in a hotel room in the middle of nowhere, Arizona. And then we hung out in Tucson for a month while it got fixed.
Right. The entire rear end was toast. Like the ring gears in the back gone. So that took, what, 3 weeks?
Yeah, it took 3 weeks. They had to ship out. We found a used one. We had it shipped in and replaced. And now she drives good as new. So
right. And then, of course, you guys know from the video, we were crying. Well, our generator broke and we had a problem with a tire. And then Laura had a freaking heart attack. Scared the heck out of Kevin and everybody, really. So if you're not already following them, you'll want to check out their stuff, because Laura's going to talk more about health, because these guys are vegan. So if you don't know, that's just pretty clean eating for the most part. I mean,
Well,
I do partake in the fry.
The clean part is from there to here. She is more cleaner than Kevin.
But I think people mistake, veganism for being super healthy, and that's not necessarily the case. But in Laura's case, she ate pretty healthy and pretty clean, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's not my default to go for the fried thing on the menu.
That's my part.
And as far as my blood pressure is always fine, my cholesterol is always fine. There was no indication that this would happen. So it was pretty bizarre.
So it was plaque that caused a blockage and a clot?
Well, there was some plaque, and it was just a 30% blockage of the plaque. But what happens is it bursts, and that creates a blood clot, and it was the blood clot that blocked the
blood
artery.
flow.
Yeah.
And heart attack, like right out of nowhere. He drove the RV, which just had the brand new rear end put in it, 100 miles an hour to get her, drove her to the hospital, and luckily they, that stuff you want. If you've got pains and things, gang, don't screw around with that.
Yeah, go get checked out.
Go get checked out, and the doctors basically said she's lucky that she went and didn't ignore it, right?
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of people think, oh, it's indigestion, or it's,
I gotta go past gas.
Something like that.
Right.
I think within an hour and a half, they were putting in a catheter and taking care of it, of us arriving at the hospital.
Right, so you had to have a stent put in.
Yeah, after they went in and they left the plaque, because that's something you can heal with diet. But they did suck out all of the blood clots, and then where the biggest clot was, they put the stent to hold it open.
And if you guys don't know what a stent is, it's like a little tube that goes inside of your artery and holds the artery open so blood can flow. So just a crazy experience, but luckily made it out the other side and healthy now, and you just got a clean bill of health, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, they don't know specifics until they, they'd have to do another, I guess it's an angiogram, to see exactly what's going on in there. But my EKG was fine as far as nothing new happening. So it's as clean as it's going to be right now.
Right. And as you guys that have cats know, you can hear Ozzy in the background having to use the litter box right while we're in the middle of doing this stuff. Every time, Ozzy!
Bombing.
Oh my goodness, it's gonna be the bomb in here. But anyways, scary stuff. But luckily Laura's
Everything
with
is
us.
good.
Laura's good.
Yeah.
So whenever you guys think that you're having a bad day because you're having a problem with your generator, you got a tire blowout, remember somebody else might be having a heart attack. So it really kind of puts everything into perspective.
Yeah.
Like
At this
not such a
point-
bad thing.
At this point, Paul and I already talked that we're not allowed to complain about anything. We're not on life of that situation. So yes.
Somebody always has to one up you.
Yeah.
We have a generator problem. She has to have a heart attack.
No, but in all seriousness, it's like we are happy that we're doing what we're doing, traveling the country
Right.
and not putting
Right.
off what we want to do. Kind of like it was
Right.
an
So
eye
true.
opener about like living our life right now. So that was, I guess that's a good thing
Right.
about this, right?
Live it every day. Like you guys have the heart attack scare. Richard and Cheryl are now doing the RV lifestyle because they were in that crazy ass shooting here in Las Vegas, and it's an eye opener again. Like live every day to your fullest, and that's a really great thing to take away from all of this stuff. Is like you just never know when tomorrow's your last. So live today to the fullest, and that's what we're all trying to do. And have great friends in your life,
Yeah.
which these guys here are amazing friends, and we don't want to talk about it because Kevin and I will cry like little babies. But these guys are amazing people, amazing friends, and so again, just thank you guys so much for reaching out and you know sending all your thoughts and prayers to Laura and Kevin and being with them through this whole process. And
A lot of you guys have reached out to us directly, and it means the world to us, you know.
okay, so this is where we're going to end this one. We're going to try it again. If this is your first time here, it'd be awesome if you subscribe to our channel. Stay up to date on all of our travels. It'd be equally as cool if you like the video. And if you can check out veganrv.com, that would be awesome as well. And we'll see you guys again in another one. Bye now.
Bye, guys.
Time for tea. Let's do it.
Love you, baby.
Thanks, guys. Love you, baby.
Love you.
I want to kiss.
Mwah.
I thought you were talking to him. They
Oh.
love you, baby.
Oh yeah, I didn't even hop in.
All right, before we end this video, we wanted to set you guys straight on some. The donuts just fell off the counter. You know, it's never ending. Are they good up there, or are they going to crash to the floor?
That's gonna be fun.
Those are just Kevin's donuts, anyways.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Appreciate it.
So this is where we're going to end this one. So if this is your first time here, I forget what to do now. What the thing
Comment
we're supposed
below.
to do. Comment,
Say
please.
vegan RV rules.
Like.